Correct your mistake as soon as you have found it. It is an acceptance of being uncomfortable that drives change. The job of feet is walking, but the hobby is dancing. There are not more than 5 primary colors, yet in combination they produce more hues than can ever be seen. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. Never forget this in the midst of your diagrams and equations. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. People don't always want to be with people. It gets tiring. Forget injuries. Never forget kindnesses. Don't flail against the world. Use it. Flexibility is the operative principle in the art of war. Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. The only way you can know where the line is if you cross it. I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. I had to philosophize, otherwise I could not live in this world. Do not presume that richness or poorness will bring you happiness. I never trust frank and simple people whose stories hold together. Build your opponent a golden bridge to retreat across. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. You never fail until you stop trying. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. People are the most difficult thing in the world to change. Sometimes life is too hard to be alone, and sometimes life is too good to be alone. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. If the enemy has occupied them before you, do not follow him, but retreat and try to entice him away. You are in charge of your own happiness. You don't need to wait for other people's permission to be happy. When envoys are sent with compliments in their mouths, it is a sign that the enemy wishes for a truce. And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. Serious thinkers are few, and the world is ruled by crude ideas. Vote for the man who promises least. He'll be the least disappointing. If you appreciate the small things, you're likely to get the big ones. Gratitude is best refined through the fires of adversity. If you correct your mind, the rest of your life will fall into place. Those who are willing to be vulnerable move among mysteries. The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you do anything but be yourself. Wit seduces by signaling intelligence without nerdiness. When they say the sky's the limit to me, that's really true. Life isn't worth living unless it is lived for someone else. Death is unstoppable. One must face it as a fact of life. Rely not on the likelihood of the enemy's not coming, but on our own readiness to receive him. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. People who keep stiff upper lips find that it's damn hard to smile. Take care with the end as you do with the beginning. I ought to go upright and vital and speak the rude truth in all ways. We need to renew ourselves often. Even temples need renovation. Believe those who are seeking the truth. Doubt those who find it. A conscious human is driven by their conscience, not popular opinion. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. The hardest thing of all is to find a black cat in a dark room, especially if there is no cat. Focus on making yourself better, not on thinking that you are better. I believe in spectacles, but I think eyes necessary too. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Every second alive is the greatest gift we will ever know. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. If the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. Abundance is not the absence of scarcity. It is the presence of abundant mentality. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. It is error alone which needs the support of government. Truth can stand by itself. It's faith in something and enthusiasm for something that makes a life worth living. Opening up to the wrong person is like putting ammo in their hands. I have given my word that only death will take me from you. Creating individuality, which creates and protects others' individualities, is good. As he learns the truth will automatically free him. The space under the sky is occupied by all things in their unity. Life is short. Live it. Love is rare. Grab it. Anger is bad. Dump it. Fear is awful. Face it. Memories are sweet. Cherish them. Cleverness isn't always true, nor is the truth always clever. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. Grace isn't a little prayer you chant before receiving a meal. It's a way to live. To know that we know what we know, and that we do not know what we do not know. That is true knowledge. You must accept the truth from whatever source it comes. I live my life in widening circles that reach out across the world. It is truth that liberates, not your effort to be free. An over-examination of life can deter you from life itself. Everything is created twice, first in the mind and then in reality. You must let suffering speak if you want to hear the truth. We say later, later, until later becomes too late, and all we can think of is if only. Make your lives a masterpiece. You only get one canvas. Chaos is more freedom. In fact, total freedom, but no meaning. Never say that I have taken it, only that I have given it back. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. We are all worms, but I do believe that I am a glowworm. Great wisdom is generous. Petty wisdom is contentious. Great speech is impassioned. Small speech cantankerous. Even if you are on the right track, but just sit there, you will still get run over. I knew I was alone in a way that no earthling has ever been before. Having nothing to struggle against, they have nothing to struggle for. Thus the expert in battle moves the enemy and is not moved by him. The way is to man as rivers and lakes are to fish, the natural condition of life. It is better to be divided by truth than united in error. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are. Health is hearty, health is harmony, health is happiness. We never live, we are always in the expectation of living. We are all insects, groping towards something terrible or divine. Don't be afraid of death, be afraid of the unlived life.